I've been thinking lately about how difficult it was when I first started on the Lion diet. So I've made a decision. For the next 2 weeks, I will be giving up my beloved pork loin. I will be giving up honey, and I'll be giving up coconut water. These are things that I absolutely love. And I will be going back strictly on the Lion diet. And the reason why I'll be going back on the Lion diet is because it is very difficult for us to do hard things when we're doing them on our own. But it becomes much easier when we have others around us who are doing that as well. The behaviour is then normal instead of being abnormal. However, you're going to struggle to find anybody who will be willing to eat nothing but beef and lamb in your real life. And so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be that guy digitally who's doing it with you. And the reason why I'm going to do it for 2 weeks with you is because after 2 weeks, I realised that that was the thing that was going to fix my health. And I'm doing it in the hope that you experience that as well. So let's do it together. Let's eat a large amount of beef and a fairly large amount of lamb together. And let's see if it fixes your health over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to go through some products that you're going to need. The first one is this salt right here. This is the one that I've been using throughout the majority of the diet. It's the Redmond Real Salt. I also used to have the Celtic Sea Salt for a while. I didn't find that the salts made much difference. I did enjoy the flavour of the Celtic Sea Salt, but I started on this one. So I don't advise you to do anything different because I would rather you do what worked for me, because then you're getting the fairest test, aren't you? The next product is this, which is electrolytes. It's called Smart Fast. This is one that is just pure electrolytes, potassium, sodium and magnesium. That is right in it. Yeah. And then the next product you don't have to get, but this is something I do now and I'll be continuing to do, is this magnesium. So this has the magnesium in as well, but I like to have this one so I can have a little bit more because I feel better when I have more magnesium. Finally, we have the bone broth powder. So this is a 100% beef bone broth. There is no additives in this. If you can't get this one by Freesia, and you have to get another one, check the ingredients because a lot of them have a ridiculous amount of additives and some of them even have gluten in. Honestly, it blew my mind, but some of them even have grains added to it. So, the bone broth is also optional. I didn't start with this, but it makes me feel great. The other thing that I'll be doing that I don't advise you to do is I will be continuing to go swimming and I'll be continuing to use the sauna and the steam room. This isn't to do with health. This is because it makes me feel better mentally. I feel more calm after I do those things. I enjoy them and I don't need to worry about these things anymore because my health has improved so much. But if you're in the position I was when I first started, I would strongly advise you not to do this because you don't want any other factors here that are going to skew your results. You want to know for sure whether the diet is working or whether it's not working. So I'll explain how I lived through this when I first done it. I just done this. I was just eating the beef. I only started eating lamb a lot later on, but my body was fine with it. But I was only eating beef and I was working and that was it. I was doing no exercise. If I went for a walk, it was a very short walk. It wasn't intense. It wasn't like I wasn't doing massive hills. It was just level ground, very easy. I was not doing any physio exercises or anything like that. I stopped all of it because I wanted to know, is diet really the thing here? And it turns out for me it was. So I would advise you do the same thing. Let's not put a load of other factors here that are going to make you go, like, let's say 3 months down the line, I don't really know if it was diet. Maybe it was this exercise that done it, or maybe it was this other thing I done. Maybe it was the blue light blocking glasses. Maybe it was the meditation. Maybe it was what, do you know what I mean? Let's just stick with the diet and see if that works for you. So I want to make a promise to you now because I'm aware that you don't know me and you're probably highly skeptical of me because I'm just a random person on the internet. And I'm with you on that because I think a lot of people lie. But I will make a promise to you. I know you don't know me, but I'm going to promise you this. If I eat anything other than beef, lamb and lamb's liver, I will admit it. I will do that. I will feel highly embarrassed, but I promise to you that I will admit that. But I will not. This is my intent. I intend not to, because I would rather go back to eating nothing than eat something other than beef right now. Because this was the mind state I took on when I was in your position, when I was first trying it. I was like, I want to know for sure. I'd rather eat nothing and starve than eat anything other than beef. And that's the mind state I'm going to take back on again. So no more pork, no more anything else, no more honey, no more coconut water, no more pineapple. It's all going, well, it's staying in the fridge, some of it, the things that I've got, but it's all going out of my diet, and I will not be consuming these things. And this is what I would advise you to do as well. So, something else I want to say to you is, I want you to bear in mind when you look at me right now, and you might think that this is something that I'm able to do and you're not able to do. And I share this because I've had this conversation with people in my real world. I am no greater than you. I do not have more willpower than you, and I am no more intelligent than you. The only thing I've got that you might not have right now is slightly better health. And the reason why I have better health is because I stuck to this diet. And that's what I want for you as well. So if you stick to this, you might be able to get into the position I'm at, but know that I done this while I was very unwell, while I had nothing else to replace the pleasures that food gave me. Because this is what was necessary. And I look back now and I am so pleased that I done it. And I hope to God that a month, 2 months, a year, whatever it takes, you look back and you think the same thing. Because I really mean that when I say it. My life is so different now. So I want you to start getting excited when I say this. Because I live a totally different existence now. I couldn't leave the house for significant portions of 2023. I was stuck indoors. Driving the car would really cause me problems. 10-minute drive would really cause me a lot of issues. A lot of my life was just pacing round and round in circles in the house with my head down like this, trying to stretch all this out, just trying to stop myself getting a migraine. The few people that I knew in the town I used to live in, when I see them and I talk to them, sometimes I couldn't make out their face properly. My health was so bad. Constantly numbness, tingling in the hands and the face and my neck. If it helped that, it might help you with that. Or maybe you're watching this video because you've just heard about the Lion Diet for something else and you want to give it a go. That's up to you. I can't say whether it will help with that. I can tell you for sure it helped with what I had. The hemiplegic migraines have stopped. It's been more than a year now. It's unbelievable. 2023, I was getting them every fortnight. It's been over a year since I've had a hemiplegic migraine. So if you're doing it for that, I've got very high hopes for you. If you're doing it to lose weight, it's a no-brainer, it's going to work. The other stuff, I don't know. As I say, I can't tell you for sure, but yeah, let's do this. So here's what I'm going to do. Whenever I have anything to eat, I'm going to document it. Whenever I drink anything, I'm going to document it. From here on out, from this day, when I have any water, when I have any water with electrolytes, when I have bone broth, when I have any meat at all, everything is getting documented. Sometimes I'm going to record it. I intend to record it. The issue is that I'm going to be low on time, and I know that trying to film myself and stuff, I'm going to end up not doing it, and then I'm going to miss something, and then I'm going to feel bad about it. So on those days, I'll just take a picture. But I want to do a lot of videos and stuff like that where I can, because I really want to normalize this for you and make you see that this is something that other people are doing, and that what you're doing is okay. Because for me, it just felt really weird. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel really alien to you at first. But I just want to show it. Now, I also want to make a note that it's going to be significantly easier for me for these first 2 days than it is for you. So don't think that because you're struggling on the first 2 days that I have so much more willpower than you. My body is more used to it, okay? But I remember what it was like. So I know it's going to be tough, but you're going to get through it. You just got to stick at it, okay? So I'm going to end this video here. I'm excited because after today, I'm going back on the Lion Diet, and this might be the inspiration you need to stick at it and make it work for you. I'm going to hopefully provide you with some inspiration with the different foods to eat as well, and give you some encouragement. So that's it. And I'll tell you what, today I've eaten nothing but pork loin because I wanted to get rid of it out of the fridge. And I am going to miss it because I love the taste of pork loin. But in 2 weeks' time, I'm going back to it. I wouldn't advise you do that. I'm at a position where I know I'm okay, but I'm also starting to ramble. So I'm going to end this video off now. And let's do it. Let's eat a load of beef, and let's eat a load of lamb, and let's eat some liver.